Hello guys, Brad here again with another fragrance review. Today I want to look at a sample from the house of Eau d'Italie. It is called Eau d'Italie, so this is like their very first fragrance. This is just the little sample I've got from Lucky Scent when I ordered that bottle of Pacific Rock Moss for my wife last year. And inside the card, all it basically says is the signature fragrance. And I have reviewed a couple of fragrances from this house before. This one is classified unisex and has a chypre. Top notes of incense, bergamot, and black currant. Middle notes of clay, magnolia, and tuberose. And base notes of amber, patchouli, clover, and musk. Now this one, it starts off pretty nice in my opinion. You do get that citrusy opening from the bergamot and the black currant. And black currant isn't a fragrance note that's used in a lot of fragrances, but a couple of really nice ones that I've tried have used black currant to get effect, and that would be like Creed's Silver Mountain Water and Cedrat Boise from Mancera. So this one, you get a little bit of that bergamot and maybe a little bit of that black currant citrus in there. But I guess what makes this kind of interesting is that you get a clay and incense accord. It gives a little bit of like a, I guess almost like a rocky shoreline kind of a feel. So it kind of gives you like an aquatic Mediterranean vibe. Imagine like a rocky shoreline with some citrus trees and some flowers surrounding the area. Because once this fragrance starts to kick in into the actual heart of the fragrance, that's when the magnolia and the tuberose really kick in. And unfortunately for me, I think those two notes kind of overpower the fragrance, turn it into a almost like a white floral balm to my nose. Now, there are some fragrances that have done the white floral aquatic theme pretty well. I think Merito de Paneria from Aqua de Parma's Blue Mediterraneo line did a really good job with that. I think there was another one from Bond Number 9. I think it was, I think it might have been called Shelter Island. It had like a white floral aquatic as well. So, white floral aquatics can be pleasant and interesting. This one, I think because it used tuberose, I'm not a big fan of tuberose, so maybe that's what kind of bothers me here. It makes it sort of a pass. But the opening I thought was pretty nice. But I think after about half an hour, 45 minutes, that tuberose and magnolia really kicks in. So started off pretty nice. Unfortunately, the tuberose really amped up after about an hour or so, and kind of killed it for me. But definitely, if you like white florals, aquatics, check this one out from the house of Eau d'Italie. Eau d'Italie. Let me get into some final scores here. The smell, I will give this one a 6 out of 10 because it opens up really pleasant and promising with a 7 out of 10 with that bergamot, black currant, and sort of like that, almost like a mineral, earthy shoreline smell to it. And then once those white florals kick in, it kind of goes down to more of a 5 out of 10. So it averages out to about a 6 out of 10. Projection longevity, this one does seem to be kind of soft and light on the skin. I didn't get any feedback, but I could easily smell it on myself. I say 6 out of 10 for projection longevity. It's like 3 to 5 hours. Versatility, I think this one is great for spring and summer, especially around this Easter time of year with that white floral quality to it. I think this one would be perfect for like Easter's weekend, which is coming up coincidentally. So I'd say versatility 6 out of 10 because I think in the fall and in the winter and in the evening, this one probably isn't quite as great, but definitely a great daytime spring fragrance. Could easily be a top 10 fragrance for spring for a lot of people. Uniqueness, I'll say 7 out of 10 because the opening is kind of unique. The black currant mixed with that clay and incense gives it sort of like a Mediterranean aquatic feel that's a little different from your usual fragrances of this type. I'm actually kind of grateful it doesn't have neroli in there because neroli, to me, kind of gives everything sort of like this generic Mediterranean vibe. But this one kind of used black currant instead of neroli, so that was really nice in my opinion. So uniqueness, I'll say about a 7 out of 10. Price point, this is available as a 100 ml bottle at Lucky Scent, $140. So for me, overall, I'll give this one a 6 out of 10 because I think the tuberose and the magnolia make this a little bit too much of a white floral fragrance for my taste. But I could see fans of white florals and aquatics enjoying this one, at least give it a sample and a try, see what you think. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you later.